Good morning, everybody. Monday, the 1st of August 2016, and time for Simply Trends Trading's market overview for the day. Now, I'd like to start off on the Euro USD over here. And as we can see that ever since Brexit, the Euro dollar has been in a rather wide channel, but a channel nonetheless. But it now seems to want to break out north, and the reasons why I say that are as follows. First of all, we have a trend line break over here. We have had a new trend line forming, a new upward trend line forming, and the market has ever so slightly pierced just above this previous level over here. So if we do have a breakout, my guess is that the breakout will be north, it will be upwards, and it will provide us with a few nice trading opportunities going long in the market. Guys, if you want the information of exactly how I'll be placing these trades, please go on to our Facebook page. The link is in the description box below, or drop us an email and I'll be happy to accommodate you. So that is the Euro US dollar. I'm expecting that the market would break out north, and I would be looking at trading opportunities accordingly. The US dollar Japanese yen, for those of you who've been watching the videos, and I would urge you to please refer back to some of the previous videos if this is the first time that you're watching one of our videos. I referred to this trend line break here and said that the market would eventually come all the way down to the outer trend line over here, which it very nearly has done already. Regardless of retracements in between, that is usually the rule, guys. When one trend line is broken, the market goes towards another one, the next one. US dollar, Canadian dollar. You would also remember from previous videos that I've indicated the market is trading upwards. We've had a trend line break, very clear trend line break, and the market is heading towards the next trend line. And we'll wait it out and we'll see what happens once it gets here. If it's giving us any indication that it wants to turn back from this trend line or wants to break through this trend line. If it does break through this trend line, of course, we'll be looking at trading to a profit level just above the outer trend line over here. On the Canadian dollar Japanese yen, we see exactly the same kind of thing that we saw on the US dollar Japanese yen. Also a trend line break that I've also referred to in previous videos, saying that the market would come down at least towards the outer trend line, which is over here, and that is exactly what happened. So again, here we'll have to wait and see what the market does when it finally gets to this trend line. Does it turn back or does it break through? And we'll adjust our trading strategy accordingly. US dollar with the Aussie dollar US. It's a bit of a difficult one, this one, I have to be honest. The story being told by the trend lines is that the trend is very much up still. We still have higher lows, we've had higher highs. Again, even in this short trading period over here, we've had higher highs. And the market did take out that level over there. So I would say that the market is going towards at least that level over there. And I would be placing my entry order trades accordingly. Again, you can have them as well if you let us have your information. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Looking at the 4-hour chart, very clear, very decisive trend line break that we've had here around the 15th of July. And market's been performing very, very well for us trading wise. And at this point here, around about the 22nd of July, we had a trend line break developing. And as always, what did the market do once it broke through this trend line? It headed towards the next trend line up there. Now it's not giving us a very clear indication what it wants to do at this trend line just yet. Considering the fact that we have this trend line that's been running from the 1st of June right up there, my guess is that the market would actually at some point want to test the back of this trend line. So this trend line over here at the moment does not provide me with a certain trading opportunity or strategy. The Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, I'm going to have to go to the day chart to see to show you guys what's happening here. On the day chart, we can see this trend line that starts on around about the 22nd of March 2015 all the way through. There's been a lot of activity around this trend line since June of this year, and the market is now currently trading above this trend line but below this previous level, which was also touched over there and which had a lot of attention all the way back to 2014. So we will have to wait and see if this trend line holds. If it doesn't hold, obviously we would be looking at going short in the market and being able to take profit roundabout at this level eventually, bearing in mind that this is the day chart, guys. Just referring back to the 4-hour chart, just to illustrate the point. The market is currently making a decision for us at this trend line over here. Now, for me, confirmation of a turnaround would be a break through this very short-term trend line here. If the market starts trading north of this trend line, I would be looking at an entry point at that level over there, and I'd be looking at exit points at that level over there and that level over there. Again, these levels will be provided to you if we have your email address. Lastly, looking at gold, it's also what I used in the training video, also available on our channel, called Trading for Beginners. And if you watch that video, you'll see that I was advocating quite strongly for an upward continuation in a bullish pattern, which does seem to be what is happening here. Now, if you want to enter this market, my suggestion would be, if you want to go long, my suggestion would be that you place an entry order above that level over there. Guys, I really hope you found this helpful. And again, the links to our Facebook page and as well as our email address would be in the description box below. If you'd like to receive our daily updates, you could also, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And until we speak again tomorrow, guys, trade safe.